What if I told you the best phone camera you can buy in 2025 comes from a brand you know, yet you might never officially get your hands on it? Prepare yourself for a story of technological brilliance, tangled with a frustrating geographic twist. For years, if you wanted cutting-edge smartphone hardware, you often looked east, towards Chinese powerhouses like Xiaomi, Vivo, Huawei, and of course, Oppo. They've consistently pushed the boundaries with oversized camera sensors and incredible zoom lenses. And now, we have the latest entry into this exclusive club, the Oppo Find X8 Ultra. I recently spent a month living with this phone as my daily driver, and let me tell you, it truly sets a new benchmark for smartphone photography. Imagine holding a camera that features a massive 1-inch main sensor. That's as big as it gets on a phone right now, flanked by not one, but two powerful telephoto lenses, all clocking in at 50 megapixels. This isn't just a numbers game. It creates images with a breathtaking depth of field, giving your photos that dreamy, almost professional digital camera look. Oppo also partnered with Hasselblad for the color science, and you can absolutely see their influence. The images have this wonderfully warm, film-like quality, straight out of the camera, and it just makes your everyday snaps look spectacular. Whether you're shooting in bright daylight or the dim light of a bustling evening street, the Find X8 Ultra captures astonishingly clear and sharp photos across all its lenses. The detail, the dynamic range, it's simply phenomenal. It handles extreme bright lights and deep shadows side by side with incredible grace. But the Find X8 Ultra isn't just a camera with a phone attached. This is a true flagship, packing Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset and a hefty 16 gigabytes of RAM. Think about that for a moment. This phone absolutely flies. Apps load in a flash, multitasking feels effortless, and even the most graphically demanding mobile games run at buttery smooth frame rates without a hint of lag. And we're talking about sustained performance here. The phone stays cool even when you push it hard. Perhaps even more impressive is the battery life. Oppo adopted this silicon carbon battery tech, giving the Find X8 Ultra a gargantuan 6,100 mAh capacity. In my experience, this translates to a day and a half of heavy use without breaking a sweat. If you're a bit more conservative, you can easily stretch that to 2 full days. That's genuinely as good as it gets in the flagship world right now. And when you do need to top up, a 100-watt wired charger takes it from empty to full in just 44 minutes. Plus, the 50-watt wireless charging even beats what some competing flagships manage with a cable. The design is sleek, with a gorgeous flat OLED display that boasts a sharp 3168 by 1440 resolution and a silky smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. It hits a peak brightness of 2500 nits, which means you'll have no trouble seeing your screen even under bright sunlight. So it sounds like a near-perfect phone, right? Well, here's where the narrative takes a disappointing turn. The Oppo Find X8 Ultra, despite all its brilliance, only officially sells in China. If you manage to import one, you'll immediately run into some frustrating software roadblocks. The version of Android 15 it runs is geared specifically for the Chinese market. This means you will not get native Google services like Google Discover, and you cannot swap the built-in Brino digital assistant for Google Gemini, or the Brino version of Circle to search for Google's own. It even has aggressive memory management that silently kills app notifications, which means you find yourself constantly checking apps because you cannot trust the phone to ping you. And if you own a Wear OS smartwatch from Western markets, forget about pairing it. They are simply incompatible. It's a real shame, because Oppo gives you 5 years of Android updates and 6 years of security patches, which is quite decent, but the regional software fundamentally holds back what could easily be a 5-star global contender. Ultimately, the Oppo Find X8 Ultra presents us with a fascinating paradox. It's an undeniable photographic powerhouse, a performance champion with truly epic battery life, embodying some of the most advanced mobile technology available today. But this exceptional hardware remains largely inaccessible and functionally limited outside its native market. It forces us to ask, how much is incredible hardware worth if it comes with significant software compromises? Perhaps the real innovation needed is a global perspective on user experience. If you found this deep dive into the latest tech intriguing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell us in the comments. Would you jump through hoops to import a phone this good, despite its limitations?